We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Los Angeles Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals. We're set for football amidst the Cincinnati snow. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Rams take over first down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 65.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Pass play coming here. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They're going to try and throw it here. Needs him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
First down 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's going to throw this one. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's tackle that could get List to the opposing 46. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10 now from the 46. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Dropping back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. He gets it to Fant. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
They've got first down here from the 36. Brown on the inside give. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Brown again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Gets it to him on the screen. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it. because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Now looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Running it after the penalty. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Set up the screen. Here's Nakua. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And 10 from the 43.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Hand off now from the gun. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Well, one defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. And motion him out of the backfield left. 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Throw left side, complete. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Tight end going in motion here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yeah, it's a gain of 1. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 6
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Back to throw now. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. They'll throw, third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he can't make anything happen on that return. That stopped about as deep on their own side as you can be. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
That could be a risky call backed up deep in your own side of the field, but I think the right call, man, Kate. If that defense was flying to the receiver that fast, they could have got to the runner even earlier.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's trying to push the field. They connect on the deep shot. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Now it's Brown. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it's pretty tough to see him. It's this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll go play action. He put everything he had into that throw. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get the game's first point. McPherson on to try the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for them on that point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Yeah, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Second down pass play coming. That's caught. This is Terrence Ferguson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. A give now from the gun. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Carries here. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Set. This is 3rd and 5. Looking in the air here. Short pass brought in. We'll have the first down and even more. A lot of mess on the move here. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And a tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. They'll run again with Brown. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
37-yard line.
Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got richer, bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never
Ready?
We've set it down from the 37.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Second down now. They need 7. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That goes for 32 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down carry for Brown. He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Brown on the carry. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They're going play action. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
McPherson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Wilson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down, play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting the half with a give to Brown. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it's pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yeah, it's a gain of 1. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He's dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
A give now to Brown. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Run with Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Go,
good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
A couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Brown again. That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Offense in the hurry up here.
The 13-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it
3rd and long for him here. Pass it down close. Going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Shoves him off. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
They'll come out throwing. Finds him on the crossing route. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Looking to throw here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air on third and long. He finds Adams, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Line up the design keeper. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Bengals' 46-yard line.
On the right side is caught by Ferguson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Third down, they need 7. And center receiver left. Throw here, third down. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
That's complete, right side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They are throwing it again. Dump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
They'll air it out on third. Ferguson brings it in. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Handoff headed left to Brown. Rolling into enemy territory. Racing down the left side. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. a 10-point ball game.
Bengals 24, Rams 14. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Carry for him. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. This time it's a passing play. Has him on a quick hitter. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. All twitched up. They were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start.
Okay, ready?
It's 3rd and 5 for them after the penalty. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Buying some time right. Got a man. That's McCoy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. We'll look to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he gets this forward to the 19.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
Let's go. Lightning,
Set up the screen. Here's McCoy. Manages a gain of 3 there. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Next side, Ferguson's got it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. throwing it again here. And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the fourth. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returnable from the 2. He dodged the tackle. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Into the red zone. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. McPherson to add the point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Completed over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Gain of 23 yards. First down,
Here we go, set. Cowboys.
To throw here on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
second down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's completed right side. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He completes it in traffic. And he drives this forward to the 6.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 6-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. That one connects. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Motion a receiver left. He's going to throw it again. Escapes the pocket. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth.
Rams 28.
Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. And that's the Bengals who are on that one. And that's a wrap on this ball game. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Brown on the inside give. And he will score! And there was no time left. That should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
Rams 28.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
2nd down, looking for options. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of him.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
60, 60, go!
Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. He finds Adams, complete. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. So the Bengals pick up the